Malo faftai.
Malama le pesi. Walau sau no mai mangeu tu sau mo soi. Ala tu le si vai ngale, si sau mo soi fa uma tu le. Ala tamava.
Malo.
America Samoa, ole amma vai le tau.
Malo faftai.
Alo tu sele tu stato manu.
Sana
Whaptai.
So may dua si Pak Mangon may si Pak ko nga rin paingan ko may.
O lea whainma ko kawalunga. Ai whamarulua. O ngopoa se mea mwhai e mai ese mako sao. A wal whaino ngainga le aso loko malo. Ia mala waku mal whalalo. Lau fionga I inga fō. Fio mai sa sama. Mor kako kawalunga. Whapewhoi lau fionga sui ko vanga. Siari mali koa. Mai, whain kako kawalunga. Palawa foi mal whaloalo I pua uma. Roa fio malala I kuila ngei. I ora kawalunga lo ngu le la whai. O mai. Ia e muia.
Po sungia, leo le alo e tau lunga le, pa moe mo le a pio anga I pua mai se la whai.
Yeah.
malo. O ke payaku al kelo puapua le ngei. Wo vai la ngoanga al puapua le sa mai dalo. Awa kwa puapua mo ko wa ko ya bo ko. Dalo. Kapkai. Ba malo aku sasai. Mapu ya ima. Pa malo aku lo ko wa inga sa kwala.
Samoa is one ni talonga le pi inga po talonga po fa anga tama ole a pitawi ai male tanga ta foi la le ta fi ai o moon talk man. Woo! And Samoa Peter Maivia and moon talk right for the P. Okay. Okay.
Too much but party.
Olha foi lá para le seu ngai le lipandia. Mola tau fainga nei avenga faita. E mais do salo do sal mais tau sanga. O cacete ser mo fi fora. Ele está bem na força eu tô nua. Então. Não é Manhã assim, ó. E a olha, com manhã, tu é calma. Malam quem? Malam calma.
Se ele é o Mike. Ele falou aí, é o Mike.
Ele é o Mike. Olha esse camai, Mike, mas meu peixe panqueque. E a mãe não tem lá nem. Olha o calangoa e se o colo é que se foi marcar o foi no mauainha. Pei foi o cão fez a eleição a ele para mim. Cão fez o malo. Por lá se tu lá olha ele mauainha molu menai. Calo faz se o colo ia vai o se aula o uma ko akumulo lo fai aqui oi au que le mal me mai aqui oi po lo fai aqui ai se anyo assim na cara ela no fai ele fam talanga no tawatina ele ta ainga ilunga ngai me la o ka ko kuwa po la so manatu il ta inga po fe afa ia il ngai mungala yo e wa wo no la o ai fo ia ya ma umangai amufi fai ngai me ko to pe mama ai le fa fa ma no ma fa na ai mai se o tato tua ya wa ni foi vai que me fai lá ni so fuanga angai o ka ko kuwa ia ai mai se sa scamalea oi io le sa fa pi fa casil olha lá tonu taua ole tonu taua tateo ilo wainga pela ngofo ai alo lo wai len ka ke o ia nga mai lua o lo wainga ia malo wainga ia ma ai nga ka mai o ola ke ia wai nga ka mai ki o le fa ka kango ia pe ama wan ka mai ki ama wan ka mai ki en ka o le ai nga ka mai ki ko ka ai nga manga ia foi sia fica pe ava pe tau nu le fa mo a fa ya nga ngo fa pe nge lo ngo wa ai ya le se sa men fa awa kamai o mang ai sa wa ya le ko ke le au bole le fa solo ya wa la foi ngo mole o ka ngi o lo me o la ele está fiel em a minha olha aí pá mas me olha manga eu é mal uma cá uai ué agora coi ya aí tem milane e olha tô está mais especial fa ilia oi vai agora vai ilia a fata usi mas isso lá faz aí se tô faz tu se vai somar e mas
Alô? Olha, se não passar o money lá na Tomani, para você vai passar o money ali, o primeiro, e a uma, se não passar o money ali, vai dar o salário de Tupulana, tanto o Vailante, tanto o Atru, talento e Samoa, e eu, a Samoa, e a Tuca, olha o tanto do Vailante, o Sushi, se não para o
Talofa, olo e mai mo mai le tautua le ala talua le KVZK TV, Pango America Samoa. You are watching KVZK TV Channel 2, Pango American Samoa.
O lo uai nei le seungali I au whaiva manaia Amerika Samoa. Ma ua ngalo atu I uluvao le fetu o le apai sa malamangi ai o tupua tausi. O lo ua tuu sau noa foi le malae, ai anga I mai le pongi sa I lona taua fiafi. Ua manawa nei le toa alii, ai maeva le na afa, ma ua tau le upenga. Vala awa tuia I turu inga o le lalolangi ma le atu lau uma. O mai asa I o tato ula afi ma whaafatai atu I le atua o malo. I lo na anga le lei ma lo na alofa. Ua e ma le manui ai whaiva ma whiau o le nei aso.
Se ase mea o te tau ia I atu ia Yehova, ona o lo na anga le lei mai lava. Ia te au. Se ase mea o te tau ia atu ia Yehova, ona o lo nanga le lei mai umalawa ia te au. O upu a le tangata o le tupu o tawita, o le vii a le whaisalamo I lo nā tua. E fesili ai ona o tūlanga fete e nai o le soifua sa ia ola ina. Ai ole tangata e mautu lona whaatua I le atua. Ua ia sila fia lele. Tainane lava o le tele o mata sele a le fili o lo osi o mia ai o ia. Tainane le whaamatau mai o mea o le soifuanga nei e pei o na iai le tupu o tawita. Fe mai o le fou valenga, o le fili o lo osi o mia o ia, o le tele o mata sele a le fili na tau mawhai ina ia, o le oti ia te ia. A lea ua fesili le tupu, se a la se mea o te tau ia tua, I le alofa o le atua. Lo tātou atu nu Amerika Samoa, o le vi inga I le atua, Pei lava o la tāwita I le whai upo e se fuluma le fitu o le lau pepa o le salamo, se laus fuluma le ono. Whai mai a ia, o te whai le taulanga o le vi inga ia te oe, o te wala au atu foi le suafo Yehova. O upo ma le vi inga a le tangata ua ia I loalo na fesoasoani, o le fesoasoani mai le atua lava ia. Whauta, o le atua e tumu I le alofa ma le alofa muti vale. O le atua e tumu I le alofa tuli loa. O le alofa tau muli o le atua. Tainane le tele o mea fete e nai o le soifuanga. O la ta vita lava ia. Se ase mea o te toi o fo atu. Va ai. Le tātou atu nuu. E le aise mea e tasi tātou te maua mai e au noa ma le atua. E le tatau ai ea I le afiafi ma le afiafi, I le taliu mai I a inga I le ngata o ngā luenga o tiute mawhaiva. O se langona e tatau o na whaatupuina I o tātou loto, se a ea se mea o te whaia, se I o tau ia tu waileanga le leo le atua I a te au. Le taulanga o le vi inga, aua lava ne I ngalo ia te I tātou, o le atua na te fōai, o le atua na te leo, o le atua fōi lea na ia te oe ia te au, ua manu ia ai whaiva, o le aso ma le aso. Ia tu ina atu ia te ia, o le vi inga e tatau ai. Whamai le whaisalamu, mai o te whawhetai a Yehova I aso o malava. Aua lava ne I ngalo se mea wana mea alofa ia te I tātou, o le aso ma le aso I le whawhetai ma le whamanu. Toi whaafo I lo tātou watua, o le na a wala mai ai mea uma, o lo tātou maua I le manuia, I lea taimi ma lea taimi, o lea aso ma lea aso. Se ase mea e te taui atu ai lea lofa o lea tua. O lauvi inga ma lauvi inga, ia whaia ma taulanga I lea tua. O la tātou tatalo, Yehova lo mātou watua. I oe o le loto wa e to tō ina I au na. Ia tupu pea lea langona ia te I mātou. I lea taimi ma lea taimi o lea aso ma lea aso. Ia mātou I loa, ma mātou ana ma māta tau. E whaafo I atu ia te oe lo lava vi inga awana o lau a fio e tatau ai. Nei maso uma. I lo lava su wafa Yesu Keriso. Amen.
Talofa, olo e mai mo mai le tautua le ala talua le KVZK TV, Pango America Samoa. You are watching KVZK TV Channel 2, Pango American Samoa.
American Samoa is the only U.S. territory in the Southern Hemisphere, located just southeast of where the equator meets the international dateline in the heart of Polynesia. It is roughly equidistant from Sydney, Australia, and Honolulu, lying 2,300 miles south-southwest of Hawaii. American Samoa consists of 5 volcanic and 2 coral islands, with a total land area of only 76 square miles. The main island of Tutuila, which you see here, has 2/3 of the territory's land area and is representative of the inhabited volcanic islands, consisting of a steep mountain spine with a narrow coastal fringe. Rainfall averages about 200 inches per year and frequently produces landslides from the steep mountain slopes. The ever-present salt spray, combined with the high tropical humidity, makes corrosion a severe problem for all metal items. The immediate proximity of ocean breakers to the shore creates distinct erosion problems along the coast during heavy weather, affecting the main road, schools, and villages. Originally settled by adventurous seafarers about 3,000 years ago, American Samoa still proudly preserves its cultural heritage. As the core of the Samoan system, the Matais, or family chiefs, control their family's land and represent its members in traditional village and county gatherings. Selected by the family for life, each Matai has a unique title and is either a chief or a chief's spokesman, known as a talking chief. In addition to their traditional family and village duties, the Matais also have direct political power through their selection of the members of the Territorial Senate and delegates to this year's Constitutional Convention. Despite long affiliation with the United States, American Samoa's cultural traditions remain strong, helped in part by a commitment from the federal government to preserve the foundation of the Samoan culture, the communal land system. Under this system, the family as a whole retains permanent title to the land, while members are allocated a portion for their own use. There were 32,000 people in the territory as of the 1980 census, an 18% increase over the 1970 figure. Over 90% of the population is of Samoan ethnic origin. However, close to a third is from Western Samoa, which has many strong family ties with American Samoa. American Samoans are U.S. nationals with free access to the United States. Close contact is maintained with American Samoans in the U.S., where there are twice as many as in the territory itself. In recent years, there has been a small, growing number of people returning to American Samoa from life in the U.S. The U.S. flag was first raised on the main island of Tutuila on April 17, 1900. An international agreement with Great Britain and Germany had resulted in the partition of the Samoan Islands, and what is now American Samoa was ceded to the U.S. by the traditional leaders of the islands. April 17th, Flag Day, is still the major holiday of the year in the territory. President McKinley designated the U.S. Navy as the administering agency of American Samoa, and the captain of the small fueling station also served as governor. Prior to World War II, Navy activity was basically limited to the Bay Area. The naval governors took pains to prevent the alienation of land and any undue outside influence on the traditional culture. The outbreak of the war, however, saw an explosion of activity as thousands of Marines, Seabees, and sailors swarmed over Tutuila, building roads, airfields, fortifications, and support facilities. Much of what they built is still in use today. Following the defeat of Japan, the strategic value of American Samoa diminished. With the recognition that civil government was the preferred approach, President Truman transferred the administration of the territory to the Department of the Interior in 1951. During the closure of the naval station, many American Samoans took advantage of Navy offers of cheap transportation to the U.S., thus founding the Samoan communities in Hawaii and the West Coast. The early years of Interior administration were marked by a paucity of funds at a time when the population had grown significantly and there was no local industry or agriculture to speak of. Significant developments during the 1950s included the establishment of a small tuna storage facility by Van Camp Seafood in 1954, the appointment of Governor Peter Tolly Coleman as the first Samoan to hold that post in 1956, and, near the end of his term, the beginning of work on an international airport, marine railway, and the territory's first constitution in 1960. The change of presidential administrations in 1961, combined with the stimulus of a damning article in the Reader's Digest and the need to prepare for the 1962 South Pacific Conference in the territory, began a new era for American Samoa. Suddenly, federal funds became available for a wide variety of development projects. The site of the South Pacific Conference was built, the international airport was completed, the main road was paved for much of its length for the first time, a new power plant was built, and improvements were made to the old Navy water system. A massive effort was begun to upgrade the territory's educational system, with schools springing up throughout the islands. A totally new approach was taken, the use of television as the primary means of instruction, and a complete television production facility with 6 channels, KVZK TV, went on the air in 1964 as the South Pacific's first television station. At the same time, Van Camp Seafood's facility was transformed into a tuna cannery, while competitor Starkist built another next door. A local industry was created with both employment and tax benefits. Regular air service to Hawaii and New Zealand began for the first time since World War II. A new port warehouse was built, and the government acquired tugboats and inter-island vessels to service the outlying islands and villages. With the growth of the Korean and Taiwanese long-line fishing fleets, the marine railway repair facility was expanded to handle additional traffic. A new hospital was built, the most modern in the South Pacific. It was a boom time. As the 1970s began, the territory elected a delegate at large to Washington, D.C., A.U. Fuemono, to provide a voice independent of that of the appointed governor. A community college was established, while the public education system began to use television more as a supplement than as a primary means of instruction. A major drought in 1974 forced closure of the 2 tuna canneries and, with the resulting loss of local tax revenues, layoffs by the government. As a result, an extensive water supply development program was begun, converting the existing system from reliance on small water catchments to a multitude of wells located in the widest portion of Tutuila, about 6 miles from the downtown area. An industrial park was established in the same area, along with a new second power plant. By the mid-1970s, with growing political self-awareness and some prodding from Washington, the people of American Samoa voted to elect their own governor after a few plebiscites. The first local gubernatorial election was held in November 1977 and returned Peter Tolly Coleman to office after a 16-year career in the Trust Territory of the Pacific Islands. In 1978, in an 11th-hour move, Congressman Philip Burton guided a bill through Congress which gave American Samoa a congressional delegate like that of Guam or the Virgin Islands as of the 1980 elections. In 1980, Governor Coleman and Lieutenant Governor Tufelilia were re-elected, and Fofo Sunia was picked as the territory's first congressman. American Samoa has had problems with power generation. As on many other South Pacific islands, reliance on diesel generators, rapid corrosion, the use of a one-line system, the great distance from parts suppliers, old equipment, the lack of any alternate source of power, and civil service wage and job security problems all contribute to making reliable electric power a difficult goal to achieve. The lack of in-depth job training and fiscal constraints compounded the situation. The American Samoa Power Authority, ASPA, was created in 1982 as a semi-autonomous government agency to improve the electric utility. Continuing maintenance and manpower training programs were instituted, along with a major equipment rehabilitation project funded by the federal government, while accounts receivable were reduced and electric rates raised. As a result, extended power outages due to equipment failure have practically been eliminated, and a reserve capacity of 80 to 100% has been built up. With adequate funding for capital equipment and a controlled maintenance program, ASPA's executive director is now showing other U.S. Pacific islands how to upgrade their electric power systems. Although ASPA has received the necessary funding, both local and federal, to ensure that it is capable of doing its job, the same is not true for the government as a whole. General controlled maintenance of government facilities, primarily buildings,